and welcome back. This is going to be a much shorter lesson because obviously you've now done the bulk of setting up your system, putting all the app scripts in. But as you can see here today, we're looking at emails, index and navigation. The email stuff is very, very simple. We just go back to our app script here because as you can see, if we go to our dashboard, we have nothing populated here in our email tile. Now the purpose of this email tile, by the way, is just to be notified of your emails. So you can see what emails have arrived in your inbox today and those that are starting to get older and older because they change colour. And as I've mentioned before, this system is about taking a quick glance and being on top of everything. And so having a window into your emails there is quite useful. However, you cannot do anything from that tile in terms of responding to emails or deleting emails out of there. It's literally just an email to remind you what's come in, what's been in there a while, and when you want to manage it. In a later video, I'm going to talk about something called Zero Inbox, which I think is a very useful resource to have in terms of staying on top of your emails, and this works really well with that, but that's for later on. So at the moment you can see it's blank, so all I want to do is come up to my app scripts and I'll just check that the app script works fine. You don't need to paste anything in here at all. It's already set up for you. All you do is, it's already saved as well, so you just run it like so. And you can see execution started and execution completed. It will of course import your emails only from your Gmail account linked to this account. Okay, so as you can see, mine's all come in here and it's highlighting the ones that have arrived today. So that's very straightforward. As I mentioned before, we don't want this to be a manual task, so we've now got to set up our final trigger. So go back to our trigger section here and we just add trigger. And here it says export latest email, so I think that's the only one there regarding emails. That's perfect. We don't want to change the head and we want it to be time driven again, and this is the one where I would use a much shorter time span of minutes, and I would have it update every 5 minutes and then click save, and that's it. It will now export any new emails you have into your dashboard tile every 5 minutes. So let's take a look at our index page, but before we do that, I just want to draw a crucial point to navigation, because what you'll see me do here is hover over a button and then just click to the index page like so. I'm using my laptop, so it's very easy to click and do when I'm using a PC. It's also very easy to do when you download the Sheets app onto your mobile phone. In particular, if you're using an Android system, it means that it's just going to be very simple. You just press on the buttons and it will take you straight there, much like it's doing now. You click on here and then you click here and it will take you wherever you need to go. Okay, we're just highlighting and then click. So it's a one-click navigation system. You can move around the system very easily. Now when it comes to the Apple system, the iOS system, you have to take a slightly different approach. You click twice on the button and it's kind of a 1, 2, and it will bring you up options like you're seeing now in the video, and the option is to open the link. Now when you first do this, you might need a little bit of practice, like you might just press once and it won't give you that option. So it's got to be a tap and then it'll open up that long bar which will then give you the option to open the link, and you press open the link and it will then take you to wherever you've selected. Okay, it's just a little difference between the Android and iOS system that you'll need to adapt to depending on what you have. But generally it's a very easy system to navigate yourself around, and that's the crucial part about the index page, because the index page is where you're going to have everything linked when you need to find something quickly. So what we've got here, for example, with Partner One, we've got their personal dashboard, so we can go to their dashboard very quickly, their personal dashboard, back to the index, their fitness tracker, their growth projects, whatever they're working on. So any projects that they've got going, they can put in a link here. And it's very easy to do. So the purpose of the index page, as you can see, is to link all the different pages in one central area. So when it comes to your own personal area, like for example for Partner One, they've got their dashboard link there that they can then go to very easily and then come back. But you see a lot of blank buttons there, and this is great you can begin to add pages, links, whatever you're developing in your life, you can put here. So for example, if I click on this empty one, and a project that I encourage people to work on is a self-defense project called Warrior Up. And so if I just write Warrior Up in there, it's now ready to be linked to the project itself, which you'll learn about in an upcoming lesson. But I've already got that lesson there, so I'll just show you. So we just right click, come down to insert link, and as you can see, Warrior Up 20 day, select that one, and it changes colour. That's what's going to happen when the link goes in. It'll always change colour, which is a good indication because it's working. We can then come up and change the colour back to whatever colour we want to keep consistency. So there you have it. It's quite easy to now link out to anywhere you want. You can even link to a particular website that you might be learning from, an online course that you're doing. It's all possible to add more buttons, and as this system becomes a bigger part of your life, there's lots of space there to add more stuff, especially in regards to health, travel, finance, household, these types of areas. And of course your children can add theirs as well, but we've left a lot blank because this system's about growing and developing with your family. Whatever you need, you have an option to add later. And part of Manage to Thrive is to show you very short, we call them microbyte lessons, on how to add something new to your life and how to use your system as the system that's going to manage that new thing that you've added to your life. And this system is going to show you how it can connect that new thing that you're working on, that new project, that new fitness goal, that new weight loss goal, whatever it is you're doing, it can all be connected to this system. And that way you're more likely to stick to it and be able to achieve growth and success in your life.